Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, so listen, I think we're going backwards as far as people trying to insult our intelligence, and particularly black people. A lot of people now have joined forces to dumb us down and basically try to stupefy us. And to some degree, it's working, and trying to guilt us and shame us for having the audacity to be upset pretty much about anything and everything. We're just supposed to take it and have a Coke and a smile. That's how they treat us when it pertains to certain things. They don't want us to say anything. They just want us to be quiet. But then everybody and their mama can have an opinion and voice their opinion when it pertains to certain things, except us black folks. But nevertheless, with that being said, let's talk about this story involving one Duane Kuiper, who was suspended indefinitely by the Oakland A's. He used to work for the San Francisco Giants. If I'm not mistaken, he played in the league. But basically during the broadcast, he said he went to visit the Negro Baseball Hall of Fame, or the Negro League Baseball Hall of Fame, but instead he replaced Negro with the word, well, the one with the ER. Then he tried to come back and apologize with some old fake apology. To me, I'm going to keep it 100. He knew exactly what he was saying. He wanted to see, could he get away with it? And he wanted to see how much backlash would he get. And more than likely, he'll return to his job. He'll issue another fake apology, and that'll be it. That'll be all. And then you'll get people like me who's talking about this story. You'll have a bunch of, clear people trying to tell me, well, he apologized and we need to move on. I just want to say you can go to hell. I ain't moving on from nothing, because the same way you telling me to move on and stop being so emotional, you are the same people sitting up here going back and forth, crying about what nationality, what color you think Cleopatra is. Look, Cleopatra was black, and y'all basically started trying to, claim Cleopatra was not black just a few years ago. I knew when they, I think it was on Good Morning America, when basically they supposed to had this so-called sculpture, what she's supposed to look like. And a lot of people in the audience was like, yeah, it's starting. All that's going on is the mayonnaise nation trying to rewrite and change history. And doing what they've been doing, trying to take credit and stake claim on everything that they didn't create. Next thing you know, they're going to be telling you that Frederick Douglass was a white man. They trying to do this in the history books by trying to get rid of certain literature. All this critical race theory and stuff is aimed towards black people. They want to get rid of our history and rewrite it, but they ain't trying to rewrite nobody else's history but ours, so they can get the middle finger. But nevertheless, these same people that's telling us to move on and stop being emotional, these are the same people that was crying about what Kyrie Irving tweeted. All he said was he was going to watch a movie and all hell broke loose. Fake outrage, fake narrative pushing by the mayonnaise nation as usual. But they had all kind of panels, and you ain't seen hardly nobody talking about this. You don't see these panels with white people discussing this. And once again, Cleopatra wasn't no damn white woman. And another thing, stop trying to say, and another thing to you pale faces and you non-blacks, I noticed there's this new thing where y'all trying to hijack that word light skin from black people. I'm going to say this once and I'm going to say this again. Light skin is a terminology for lighter skinned, melanated black people, not white people. And then I heard that racist, I ain't going to say what his name is, that goofy white dude, trying to say that Cleopatra was light skinned. What the hell you think light skin mean? And first of all, I didn't met Egyptians. At the worst case scenario, they're more than likely biracial. They may have some white DNA, colonized DNA, but they're primarily light skinned. And I'd have met a whole bunch of Egyptians that migrated from Egypt to the Bay Area. There's quite a few of them out here in the Bay Area. So for you to try to say that Cleopatra was a white woman, complete cap. But anyway, let's get back to Duane Kuiper. Yeah, he knew exactly what he was saying. His white ass knew exactly what he was saying. But at the end of the day, they just trying to sweep this story under the rug. And I want all the people that's out there, the big wigs, to make this story go viral. Because like I said, look what they did to Kyrie Irving. But I see Charles Barkley ain't nowhere to be found. He don't have no problem throwing a black man under the bus. Every once in a while, he may go after a white dude. And it's always usually Skip Bayless to try to save face when people accuse him of attacking black people. Well, who don't attack Skip Bayless? Who don't like Skip Bayless? But nevertheless, yeah, should he be fired for that? I think he should. He said that on the air. But then again, you know, people gonna cover for him. They gonna make excuses for him. You know, because us black people, how dare we have an attitude? And not only is we gonna get told to simmer down by people that don't look like us, they gonna try to find some Negro whisperer to try to be the vocal cord for these white supremacists and try to tell us, hey, this isn't a big deal and we need to move on and all this stuff. First of all, you guys can go to hell too. For real. We ain't paying attention to y'all no more than we paying attention to the people that you being a vocal cord for. So, yeah, dude knew what he was doing. There's no way you could accidentally say that word. Nah, hell no. He knew exactly what he was saying. And at the same time, it just goes to show you how he talks when we're not around. Which means he probably uses that word a lot when we're not around. He just basically exposed himself for being a racist. At the end of the day, what's going on? A lot of these, you know, clear people, they don't want to hide the fact that they're racist anymore. They want to be able to practice racism in the open. So that's pretty much what's going on. So Duane Kuiper is full of it. He just basically wanted to let people know and expose himself as being what he is, a racist and a white supremacist. And that's just pretty much it. All this stuff about I played with black people and I played with people of all walks of life and traveled and showered and all that kind of stuff. That don't mean a damn thing to me. You are who you are, and Duane Kuiper, you know, or as they say, Kipe, exposed who he was. And that's just the bottom line. Not because Stone Cold Steve Austin said so, because Town Business said so. So don't come here with that, oh, I don't think he's a racist because a white guy said it or a coon said it. Nice try. But anyway, middle finger to Kipe. It's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.